Okay. You know, this is a revamp. Um, I started this YouTube channel sometime over the summer. And okay, let me tell you a little bit about myself. We're just talking, right? I am a procrastinator. I am a procrastinator and I'm scared of everything. Maybe that's a secret that my family, they really don't know. I come off like I'm tough. I come off like I'm strong. And I may be strong. I don't know. But I guess I feel a little intimidated by doing this YouTube thing. But it's something I've been wanting to do. And I have faith. I have faith in God. And if you look at my previous videos, you'll see that I have a strong faith. And I guess sometimes I think we're hoping that God, he just lands things in our laps, and we don't have to do much but just ask. And I don't think it works quite like that. I think you have to do your part and then he does his. But you have to be consistent. And then not only that, you have to be a non-procrastinator. So I'm trying another avenue, and this avenue is basically just talking about me and my life experiences. I'm 51 years old and I am married, have no children. I wanted children. I would love to have children now, but I'm 51 years old. I think I'm a little bit past that, but I guess that's something that I can talk about at a later date and time. In the meantime, so as I was saying, I'm trying to change this channel as far as the discussions. I wanted it to be more faith-based, but my relationship with God is my relationship. It's personal. And I think I was trying to take it. Oh, shoot. My light just went out. I'm going to keep on rolling. I don't care. Because I finally got the nerves, because I tell you, have this fear to do this. So therefore, I'm doing it. Okay. So anyway, I forgot what I was saying. But my relationship with God is personal. And I think I've been trying to take it to another level as far as putting it out here on YouTube, where maybe that's not where it's supposed to be. Maybe it's just supposed to be our relationship. And that's fine. And I mean, if God wants me to do more with it, if he wants me to come to you guys about something, well, he did. And I think that's my next video. My next video is, he did give me a word. I'm sorry. So, but he doesn't give me a word all the time. So that's why I'm saying I was sort of, when he gives me a word, I have to pass the word on. But he's not giving me a word all the time. So that's what I said. That's why I say I think I was trying to make it more spiritual, more, religious. But he doesn't talk to me all the time like that. So, but again, he did give me something to pass on, and I think I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'm going to try to put a video out daily. And I'm going to try to be consistent. So I did tell you I have a problem with procrastination, right? Well, I have a problem with consistency too. So anyway, that's me. And I'm being honest. I'm being real. And those are things that I have to. I'm 51 years old and I'm having to work at those things still. So in the description somewhere, I don't know, but I described we are all living this life and it's the school of life. And it seems like you're trying to graduate, you're trying to move from grade to grade, and it just doesn't work the way it does in a regular school, like grade school or junior high or high school or college. But I guess just making it each and every day, just living each and every day and trying to live life, right. I think that's probably the goal. But so my name is Sid, and I'm just going to come and talk, about anything and everything I just want to talk about. Um, again, um, I am married. I love my husband, and he loves me. We've been married about, oh gosh, um, 10, 11 years. But we've been together around 16. And to be honest, it doesn't feel like it's been that long. But we have our ups and downs. I'll talk to you about that as well. Um, my mom, she's a senior, strong-minded, and she's one of those strong Black women. I mean, she's been through any and everything, and nothing seems to affect her. I mean, people can just like say the meanest things to her. And she is just like, oh, okay, God bless you. I mean, she doesn't say God bless you because she's not like religious like that. But I mean, it's just like it rolls right off of her. It's no big deal. Somebody's bawling her out or hollering and screaming at her. And she's just standing there and like, oh, okay, because she's from the old school, and she's from that school where she's been through everything. She has to deal with it. There is nobody coming to, rescue you, save you, or anything. You just have to deal with life. And that's the kind of person she is, right? Well, my husband and I and my mom, we all live together. So it's an interesting dynamic, but dynamic. Did I say dynamic? I can't. Oh my God, I don't know which one I said. I think I said dynamic or dynamic, but interesting dynamic. I'm not editing that. I'm gonna leave it right where it's at. But anyway, so that's interesting. I can talk about that also, right? I got cats. And I'm considered the cat lady of the block because I have two cats who are in the house, and I have a lot of cats that are outside of the house. And the cats outside of the house, I feed them. Every day. So everybody on the block, they're probably whispering, she's the cat lady. And yes, I am the cat lady, and I'm not ashamed of it. Nobody's giving me anything but my husband or whoever else if they want to give me. But I'm not asking anybody for anything. So what people think about me, I really don't care. If you're not paying my bills, then that's the way I feel. So anyway, but I do think of my cats as my children. So I love my babies. I got two little boy cats, and I spoil them as much as I can. So, and I can talk about that as well. So at the age of 51, let me tell you also, you start to forget some things, I think, as you get older. So I'm not sure. Family Feud was on a few days ago, and that was one of the questions. It's like, at what age do people start to have problems with their memory? And when I heard that question, man, my ears perked up like, what age is it? Because I am having problems with my memory. I have to remind myself, I have to go through this thing where I'm asking myself, each morning when I get up and pray, I'm asking myself, what did I have for breakfast yesterday? And I have to really repeat, or tell myself, you had this, you had that, because I'm trying to make sure I don't forget things. And it seems like, as you get older, or at least when I was 50, I don't think I was going through this, but at the age of 51, I feel like I'm starting to have some memory problems. But one thing I do know is at the age of 51, when you think about some things that may have happened in the past, let's say maybe about 10, 15, 20 years ago, let's say somebody upset you. And back at that time, you remember, word for word, everything that happened minute by minute. You remember just details, and you can just repeat it to somebody. You tell your family or talk to somebody and say, this is what happened, and then a year later you can just go right, you can regurgitate it again. This is what happened. But then here 20 years later, it's almost like I just remember A and I remember Z. Everything in between is bits and pieces, but I do remember how it started and I remember how it ended, but I don't remember how, what happened in between. So I can talk about that. I have a lot of stuff I can talk about. I really do. I've been blessed in my life, so I have no complaints. Yeah, I don't have any complaints. God has been good to me. And I do realize that there are people who are having some difficulties in life. I have had a history of depression. But believe it or not, I believe it was 2001, 9/11, the 9/11 situation. I think that really affected me. It did something to me where I think I went into this dark place, and I vowed that after that, I did not want to suffer or deal with depression anymore. And don't get me wrong, I get sad, but it's not dark like it was then. I mean, my depression was real dark, it was I never thought about, suicide, and that's a blessing. But I was always feeling that no one loved me. I was always feeling as if nobody cared for me. I had those thoughts. And, if somebody, let's say, for instance, a family member would, call and talk to, one family member, but they would not talk to me, I felt the rejection, and I felt angry, and I felt like there was no love. Why did you not talk to me? And I had those issues. And, after, that 9/11, situation, 2001, I think was it 2001? Or was it 20? I can't remember. Oh my God. Yes, it was. Yeah, 2001, right? 2001. See, I told you my memory. Anyway, but, I vowed after that, I didn't want to have to deal with depression like that anymore. And God has been good that I haven't. Like I said, I get down and out sometimes, but not like, back then. And I'm grateful for that. So I think I'm going to end the video right here, but believe me, there's a lot of things I can think of. I mean, my memory may not be that great, but I still can think of some stuff that I've experienced. Now, I may be able to tell you A, and I may be able to tell you Z, but anything in between. So anyway, subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back again with some more information or some more life stories, just talking about my life. All right? Bye.